kept as a homework. We'll do more 45 minutes so we can cover more topics, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now after this, we'll do the TCP and UDP.
Okay.
All right. So, can you see the screen?
Yes.
All right. TCP and UDP. Now, in earlier it was total OSI layer. See, there are two types of model, OSI model and TCP IP model, right?
Yeah.
So whether it is an OSI model or whether it is an TCP IP model, the one thing is common is transport layer, right? There is a transport layer in the OSI model and TCP IP model, right?
Yeah.
So transport layer is that layer which is responsible for transporting the data. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's say you you I am sending the data to you, my computer, from my computer to your computer. Okay,
Yeah.
from my computer to your computer, data is going. So this is the data. When data comes to transport layer, see, I only supposed to explain you the TCP and UDP, but I am explaining you the procedure first, and then I will do the comparison. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, I have a slide also. Yeah, see this one. Okay. Now see here. So first let me explain you the role of transport layer. Okay. First understand the role of transport layer. So what transport layer do? Let's see. I send one data from my computer to your computer, right?
Yeah.
Or let's say I want to send the data to Google, or I want send to data to HTTP. I want to access the website and all. Okay.
Yes.
So what happens when the data from application layer to presentation layer to all the layers come to transport layer, then transport layer, what transport layer do? Transport layer will segment the data because the whole data is not going in a one time. Always remember, the data will go send and receive in a segment. The whole data is not go in one time. Okay.
Yeah.
So the transport layer segment the data. The transport layer segment the data. Okay. And
Yeah.
after segmenting the data, it mark the data like 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, 4 of 4, like this. And after the marking, it add the port number. Like see, source port and destination port. Let's say I want to go to Google. Now Google is HTTPS, right?
Yeah.
Google's open in HTTPS. So there are two type of HTTP and HTTPS. HTTP port number is 80 and HTTPS port number is 443. So I want to go to HTTPS. If I show you, see here, this is HTTPS. This is HTTPS. Okay.
Yeah.
See here. Can you see this?
Yeah.
This is HTTPS. So HTTPS port number is 443. So what transport layer do is, whenever transport layer receives the data, it segments the data, marks the data, and pick one data. Let's say pick one data, 1 of 4, and add the source port and destination port. Source port means any port number which is given to my laptop, and destination is well-known port number. Let's say I
Yeah.
want to go to HTTPS, so 443. Okay, and after this, with the help of below layer, it add the source IP, destination IP, source MAC, destination MAC, frame check, sequence, CRC code. It add everything which I have shown you, right?
Okay. One thing. Just I can't remember. So this the transport layer is above the IP layer, right?
Yeah, it is above the IP layer, which is above the
Okay.
network layer.
Network layer. Okay.
So after doing this task, it send the data to network layer. Network layer add the IP address. Then it will send to data link layer. It will add the MAC address, and after
Okay.
that through physical layer, it go to another device. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is basically the role of transport layer. Now I'm coming to the point. Now I'm coming to your syllabus, which is TCP and UDP. Okay.
Yeah.
So now to do this, transport layer is having two protocols, TCP and UDP. Okay, which do the segmenting and marking and adding a port number. So to do this, transport layer is having two protocol. One is TCP and one is UDP. Okay.
Yeah.
Now what is the difference between TCP and UDP? Let's see. All right. First of all, TCP is connection oriented communication. Connection oriented communication means TCP communication wants an acknowledgement for every packet it sends.
It's
Let's
sent.
say,
Yeah.
yeah, let's say this is the data, and when it comes to TCP, TCP segments it and send it to you like one of four. Let's say like this, one of four is send it to you. Now, once you receive, I will wait for the acknowledgement. If you send me the acknowledgement, then I will send the another data called two of four. All right,
Yeah.
but but if your acknowledgement is not come, then I will again retransmit it. All right,
Yeah.
then I will again retransmit it. So this is called connection oriented communication, means the TCP communication use acknowledgement and retransmission, where UDP don't use acknowledgement and retransmission. UDP just send the data. It don't concern whether you have received the data or you not received the data.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
All right. Now, so TCP is connection oriented and UDP is not connection oriented. See here. TCP stands for Transmission Control Protocol and UDP stands for User Datagram Protocol. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So TCP is connection oriented. It uses acknowledgement and retransmission, whereas UDP is connectionless. It does not uses any acknowledgement and any retransmission. UDP just send the data. It
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
need any acknowledgement and it will not retransmit also. All right.
All right.
Second thing is TCP uses three-way handshake. TCP uses three-way handshake before sending the data. Let's say I want to send data to you and I am TCP. So first I will send you a synchronized message that hey Dennis, let's communicate. This is a sync message. All right.
Yeah.
And in second step, you will reply me, okay, let's communicate. And then I will send the sync message again, acknowledgement, which is called. This is sync, this is acknowledgement, and this is also acknowledgement. So this is called three-way handshake. So TCP uses three-way handshake before communication, before sending the data to establish the communication so that whatever data I send to you, that data must be go in a very proper way, right?
Yeah.
Where UDP does not use any three-way handshake, it just send the data. That's it. There is a lot of sound coming from your back. Please get
That's
out of
that's a airplane going.
aeroplane is going.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So now, so TCP it uses three-way handshake before sending the data for guaranteed delivery. UDP there is no three-way handshake. Next is after sending the data, TCP uses four-step procedure. Like let's say the data is received or not. Let's say it is showing that I am done. It will say okay, wait for a second. Okay, now I am done too. Now it will say yes, we all done. So that data is guaranteed delivered or not. All right.
Yeah.
So TCP after TCP before starting the session, TCP uses three-way handshake, and after sending the data, TCP uses four-step procedure so that it confirms that whether you receive or not all the data. Got it?
Yeah.
Whereas UDP do not use four-step procedure. Are you got this point?
Yes.
Now, see here. In UDP, what happens? Are you getting? I don't care. Send it faster. So UDP don't care. It just send the data. There is no three-way handshake. There is no four-step procedure. Nothing. So TCP is a dominant transport protocol. TCP is a dominant transport protocol. Where it is used? It is used in web, telnet. Telnet. What is telnet? Telnet is an application through which we take the remote access of the router. Okay.
Yeah.
And what is FTP? FTP is a file transfer protocol through which we transfer file from the server and to the server. And plus the email, right? Email is
Yeah.
also resent. We get the acknowledgement. If we type the wrong email address, then we get the notification that your email address is not proper. That is why email is failed, right?
Yes.
Yes. And it retransmit also.